Let me fix my properties. Okay. Hello, everybody. Let's try that again.
We tried.
You'll notice we're down one person right now. They'll be joining later, and we'll also have one dropping out. So I don't know whether or not that's going to be a quick switch where I just highlight things and then, unhighlight others. Or I may go to a short break randomly. So if that happens, I apologize for nothing. I wanted to have as many people here as possible, and this was the best way to accomplish that. Um, First and foremost, um, if you all, I'm gonna go ahead and shout myself out. I just released Volume 9 of The Melting Pot of Nonsense earlier today, so if any of you are familiar with that, you should go check that out. I'll probably have a link down in the description, or you can just go to my Twitter. I don't know. Um, Figure it out. That's my shout out. Everything's free. You find everything from feats, magic items, creatures, spells, lore that I've created for reasons that still can't quite be determined. Um, Other than that, let's go ahead and get started because we already started late, and I'm just going to take the blame for that. All right. Where is my.
There we go.
Oh, I put it on half a window, so here it is. All right. Oh, wow, I didn't do good. All right. Last session, session 10, causing troubled waters and jumping into treason. That was a fun one. The group finds themselves staring upon the lifeless corpse of their one time traveling companion Rosina and unable to help at the current time. Taking the moment to look around, Gelzermo decides to try to awaken the female dragonborn on the table by poking her in the face with a stick. While carrying on a conversation with Invar, she begins to awaken and immediately lets loose her breath weapon, striking both Gelzermo and Invar's, directly knocking them both back into death's doorway. With quick thinking, Invar's is able to heal himself and assist Gelzermo in the same way, restoring them to at least a semblance of life. Their peace, however, is broken as they begin to hear the sound of an angry mob heading ever closer to the building they are in. Thinking quickly, they bolt out the front door with Invar's carrying Rosina. Making their way to the edge of town, they manage to evade the angry crowd and slam the gates closed behind them upon their exit. With the mad crowd seemingly unable to operate doors, they run quickly away looking for refuge that they find in a cave about half an hour outside of the town. Taking a long rest, they manage to have one night of peace uninterrupted by the sounds of chaos or some other dire emergency. They wake up the following morning refreshed and ready to finally attempt to help Rosina. Invar speaks with his god and attempts to bring Rosina back to life and ends up getting no response as he reaches out into a seemingly empty void, finding no purchase on her soul. Finding that odd, he attempts to speak with her spirit, coming back to the exact same thing. There is nothing there. She is empty. Not knowing what to do, they head back to Last Wretch Lodge to report to both Jokin and the Knight Captain. Standing at the doorway to the lodge is a legionnaire who explains that perhaps taking a body into the tavern is not the best idea. The party, agreeing to this, leaves her out back, hidden away behind some brush, and walks in. Rosina then awakens to find herself in a room she does not recognize, and walks out to find herself on the top floor of the lodge, and sees her companions walking through the crowd below. Grimeyes, being understandably freaked out, panics and throws his pack blade at her before running outside to find her body has disappeared and gently rocks back and forth. Meanwhile, inside the rest of the party speak to Jokin and explain what happened. After some convincing, he breaks down into sadness and gives them a couple potions that he had on him as a reward for attempting the task. After the party is finally back together, they are all urged to sit with the Knight Captain and Fate. Explaining what they have seen, they are told their services will more than likely be needed again as the troubles have been getting increasingly worse throughout the region. Over the next 24 hours, the party slowly realizes the entire realm has grown darker. There are more attacks from creatures slipping through the veil, and flyers with sketches of missing people litter nearly every wall. The legionnaires of the fallen are on edge and often have civilians pleading for their assistance. Meanwhile, the accursed guard assures everyone that everything is all right, while simultaneously singling out anyone out for arrest. Tensions have risen. Called back via courier, they arrive at the captain's barracks and hear out his plan of action to deal with the issues plaguing the city. He explains that the city has grown worse and the accursed king has become insane with his demands. There are more and more reports of accursed guard leading chained civilians into the Scarlet Hearth and no sign of them reemerging. Two words linger on the lips of the Legion: sacrifice, treason. He explains he needs the party to take control of the Scarlet Hearth, very much an act of treason. They have two known options for breaking in: the rush, the obsidian rush as it were, or the roof that are presented to them. The front doors will be assaulted by LaCroix as a diversion for the party to get in, so that is an ill-advised route. The purpose is, at the very least, to temporarily shut down the patron's powers to the accursed guard and the new warlocks in hopes of bringing Dorian to the negotiation table, since he has been brushing off attempts to contact him diplomatically. Gelzermo, deciding that this is too far for him, states he wants no part. And there we go. We had him show up. So now I got to go ahead and undo that, click that, and then, oh man, I just had to move two people. Look at that, mid-sentence, and I still fixed it. Yes, you're on the right spot. All right.
Tech.
God damn it,
I
where
just
was
thought
I?
it was funny he showed up right when you said his name.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a big shout out for the Red Operators tech team. Wait, that's crap.
We have a tech team?
So I wish someone had told
Tech
me.
team back again. Well, oh no. Wait.
Right, that's enough. I got to get through the beginning. Gelzermo, deciding that this is too far for him, states he wants no part. However, the captain had planned for this, trading favors of his own to gain the favors owned by each party member, and had them on standby just in case. Cashing them in, he forces Gelzermo's hand, who relents despite his objections. Ultimately, they attempt to enter the Scarlet Hearth by using the Obsidian Rush, the river in which stars sparkle in reflection of a sky that has no such sight in it. Alerting LaCroix to their intentions, they jump off the bridge and into the cold water and begin their first step towards treason against the accursed king of Yon Koth. Alrighty.
Is it really treason if some of us aren't actually citizens?
Well, I mean, that's ultimately for you all to decide. I honestly don't care.
I think at that point it's just a coup.
And then I also may have accidentally caused a cleric warlock war because I whispered to that cleric beforehand of like, get on the action.
I mean, we got an inciting of civil war, 2 acts of treason from people who actually live here, and I don't know, foreign operatives capitalizing on chaos. What are we, the CIA?
Also criminal stupidity, but you can't really charge us with anything.
The party in the CIA.
I think we had just jumped in the water, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we had just jumped in.
And that is where we pick up our story. As you hit the water, the cold rush of said water flows over your bodies. It's black as night under the water. As your head pops up over the surface, you hear the sounds of battle above you and the explosions of spells being flung and slammed into structures and the screams of those injured by the blasts. You're about 100 yards away from the base of the Scarlet Hearth, with water seemingly working against your progress towards the hidden entryway. Fate comes up out of the water last and says, the path into the hearth is about 100 feet below the surface of the water, and getting there is going to be a task, so prepare your arms for quite the workout. Now, hello everybody. I'm going to need each one of y'all. Where is my... There it is. I'm going to go ahead and lock that open. Oh, wait, no, I won't, because then I can't see anything. I'm going to need you all to make a acrobatics, athletics, or survival check, your choice.
Is this to survive underwater?
This is to get into the Scarlet Hearth via the rush.
So I have proficiency +5 in survival. So that's... Oh no, I have beyond 20 on. Hang on.
I have 15 athletics.
Hmm.
Uh, oh boy, Icarus.
He's lucky you rolled in the wrong spot first.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that wasn't my
Natural
roll.
one.
That wasn't my
only
roll.
rolled a 10,
I rolled a 23 on the actual spot that it was supposed to.
but I can breathe underwater and have a movement speed of 30 feet.
Okay. All right. So, anybody that got above an 18,
Oops.
you find yourselves. I'm gonna go ahead and read this verbatim because it's not going to make sense if I don't. You find yourselves emerging from the pool at the lower levels of the Scarlet Hearth, dripping water yet mysteriously dry. I need you all, the ones that first for the ones that made it, I need you to roll a die 20 for me. Just a solid roll.
Wait, what was above 18 making it?
Yep.
Holy cow.
Let's see. 13.
Okay. All right, Gilzermo got a 5. So
I don't
only
have reliable talent, do I?
wow, 3 of you failed that. That's awesome.
No, I do not. Dang.
All right. Gilzermo and Icarus.
Yeah, Grim Eyes. Grim Eyes failed.
And Grim Eyes. No, I mean your die 20 roll. So this was for the people that made it through. So that's
Oh,
Icarus
okay.
and Gilzermo. You two begin to have visions. The visions vary, but it's just rapid shot, just different things, different choices you've made in your lives. You see beyond the veil. You're seeing things that don't make sense. On one side, when you look off to your left, you see what appears to be a giant Goliath type creature, but the size of a dragon, with a face of tentacles. And you look the other way and you see what appears to be just a fairy or a pixie standing, and in the middle you see yourself surrounded by flames. For the remainder of this chapter, you both have disadvantages on any rolls you make.
Yikes.
On any rolls?
Any rolls you make.
Is
Attack
that me
rolls,
too?
saves.
Oh.
No. Those that failed, you realize very, very quickly that this is not water. It not in the sense of like, oh, look, I just hopped into a river. You all are swimming. You're swimming, and you feel like you're gaining purchase, but then suddenly you are floating. You can't grasp onto anything, and the 3 of you are you're looking at each other out in this very blank void. And you're no longer wet. You're just there, floating in an empty void. And inside your heads, you hear a voice. I don't get many visitors these days, you see. Not on this side of the veil, anyway. How might I be of service? And as you hear this voice, you see an enormous catfish swimming in the void, just circling, looking at you with its big, googly eyes, as if expectant of you to say something.
Can you help us get to the Scarlet Hearth?
Oh, yes, absolutely. For a price.
What's your price?
Well, you could make a pact with me. Or you could play me in a game.
A game. What's
What
the
kind
game?
of what kind of game?
Oh, just a game of chance. Do y'all like
I'll
dice?
play the game. I'll play your game.
No. Hmm. All right. I will also play your game.
I warn you, there's no second chances.
Yeah, but I already have a pact with somebody, and I see no reason to break that or add additional ones.
Very well. Who else is over here? Looks like the third has not yet spoken.
If that's me, I was observing.
I can play a game, or if you're willing to make a deal, I can simply send you back. Brr, 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 brr. Bubbles come out of nowhere.
Floating in the void. Let us play.
Very well. See, for this, I'm feeling generous. I don't often get company, so how about best 2 out of 3? And he pulls out a set of 3 dice. A die 6 for inference for you all, a die 6, a die 8, and a die 10. And he simply says, we'll make this one simple. We will each roll our dice, and whoever has the highest value wins. We can do this one of 2 ways. We can add all of your dice together and I roll an equal number of dice. Or we can do one at a time.
What do you think, Bars?
Tension would be served by individually rolling everything.
Let's do
Yeah.
individual.
Okay.
At the same time, I question if we want to be here any longer than we have to be.
Well, you're not playing the game, so
Yes, I am.
Yeah, all of them are playing the games, except for the 2 that made it through. Which
Yeah,
would be
no, I do have to.
okay. All right.
All right.
So go ahead and pick one of each of those. I will. We'll go in alphabetical order. So
You
Grim
said
Eyes, you
6,
go
8,
ahead and roll
10?
for us, huh?
6, 8,
6,
10,
8,
yeah.
10.
6, 8,
Okay.
10. Yes.
I really want to use my physical dice for this, but I'm going to use D&D Beyond, which is probably going to fuck me over.
You know what? Just for the sake of it, I will be nice. I will roll on. I will roll openly on roll 20 if I can figure out how to
Okay.
do it.
It's
It would
easy.
be the
You go
little
up to
dice
the ribbon.
thing
There's dice is
over
the,
on the little bar to
it's
the.
the next to the bottom one. There's a question
Yeah.
mark, then a dice, and you just click on where it says D6, and that's
Okay.
a single.
All right.
All right.
For my first roll, I roll a total of 12.
Okay.
With one D6?
No, for the total of all of them together.
13.
All right. That's 1 win for you. 1, 2, 3. That is 12 again. What the hell? Ooh.
16.
Well played. See you later, little one. And he zips out of existence. You appear next to Gelzermo and Icarus, who seem to be a little perplexed by something. I need you to roll a die 20.
13.
You have
Yeah, I knew I had to roll as well, so I was already in the middle of doing it.
you are seeing Yours is different. Your patron is, you see you see like an out of body experience, except the person in the image is not except the person in the vision is not you. You see a silver scaled. It's not quite a dragonborn, and it's friggin' huge. And you see it's in a room, and it's got pots and pans and racks of various meats, some which just by looking at you can tell there's a questionable quality to it. There's an arm over there, so that's awkward. And you see a carrot talking to this draconic creature, and it's explaining to him, "No, put the garlic on the spider legs, you jackass." No. And then you see the carrot turn to you and get out of here, and you snap back, but your vision keeps going back, and you're seeing various points in this conversation. You will have the same result as the other two.
Cool.
All right. Next up, we have Invar's. It is your
Yep.
turn to play the game.
I went ahead and rolled. See if you can beat me.
Where'd you roll?
Roll 20.
He's rolling on roll 20.
Oh, okay.
I did it there. You did it there. I did it there.
Jesus. Well done. Let's hope your luck holds out.
That was I rolled a 23 total.
Yeah, I rolled 10.
Shall we roll again?
Absolutely. 13.
19.
All right, I'm gonna have to refresh this. Shit. All right, well, I mean, whatever. It's fine.
Why do I have a feeling that you were deliberately going to screw me?
No. And the fish goes, well, this isn't any fun. See you later,
Never
dragon.
trifle with a dragon.
I'm gonna make it extra hurt for you. You pop back. You pop back with 1 necrotic damage. And it's like right in the temple, so you're starting to get a headache. I need you to roll a die 20.
I'll do that right there on roll 20. Just that's a 4. Ooh. High is bad, right? Low is good.
I mean, sure, if you want to look at it that way. Because someone else rolled a 5, and they had the
rolled a
same
4.
thing. So, you're fine. Other than your weird headache, no visions, nothing crazy. You're just kind of staring at the other 3. All right. I sense something's wrong with you. You're the last one. I don't think this will go well if you lose. So I'm going to offer again. You want to make a pact?
No, I think the game sounds fun. Let's do that.
Very well. High risk, high reward. I can admire that. And here we go. Sweet Christ, 15.
8 plus 4 is 12. 13.
Ooh!
Oh no.
2 out of 3
Well,
though.
You got that other character rolled up.
No, you just keep coming back to life. It's,
All right. Looks like I won this round. 14.
No, 12.
Looks like you have a choice to make. You can either stay here with me for eternity, or you can make a pact.
Well, staying here for eternity doesn't sound that fun because it's really inky water. So I guess I'm making a pact with you.
What water?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
That's fine. You don't have to make a solid pact. How about you owe me, and I'll call it in at the
A favor.
most convenient moment. For me, of course.
I can't imagine what you might need from me.
Oh, me neither. but I like to gamble on my future. And besides,
Okay.
I can see further than you can. Goodbye. And you pop up. I need you to roll a die 20.
7.
Your vision swims with what you just saw, except all you see is the oncoming potential disaster of the deal you just made. You are distracted by this. You, by all rights, shouldn't be here for multiple reasons now, and this just kind of clinches it for you. Consider yourself super distracted for the remainder of this chapter. And just to verify, so I'm not being a jackass and saying it wrong, if they fail. Oh, I did it wrong. Whatever. Just know that during your next roll, you'll have. So I did it wrong. Just so that you know, your next roll is going to be at disadvantage or not affected. However, for the remainder of this chapter, those of you that failed, actually, it's everybody. So this is going to be a fun. We'll see how it goes. Every time you're going to make a roll, you have to roll a die 20. If it is even, you're fine. If it's odd, you roll with disadvantage on everything. So it's a big game of chance. You're all welcome, and I'm sorry for nothing. Now, as you exit and you pop back in, you're slowly gaining, your surroundings. This, for all of you, it seems like it's been a while, but in all actuality, it's been less than 20 seconds since you popped out. And the silence of the stone room that you're in is broken by a scream. Not a muffled scream from outside, but a scream from across the room. And across the room, you find yourselves staring at a very hapless, unfortunate fella, a half-elf, who has seemingly just had his arms ripped off by 2 accursed guard. And they are fashioning the arm bones into what appears to be some sort of blade, as a shadowy figure lurks in the off to their right. As soon as the scream happens and you all pop in, I gotta roll something to see if it notices you, and it does. The figure turns towards you, sees that they are no longer alone, and simply vanishes into the dark with just the smallest smirk and a cackle. If any of you want to roll an Arcana check to see if you recognize this creature, go ahead.
And that's with disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay. We'll do that. 1 plus 6.
Well, wouldn't it
That's a
be
10.
you roll it? Oh, no, yeah, because we already rolled d20 for it. Never mind.
12.
Okay. You're not quite
Not even gonna
sure,
attempt.
but
You know what? I will attempt.
Okay. It's a I'll wait till everyone that's gonna roll rolls.
So wait, so
No.
if you roll odd, it's at disadvantage?
Yeah.
On the d20, yeah, for the remainder of the encounter, which is this chapter.
Okay, so I rolled a
Just get our
4, but I have a
one.
+5, so that's a 9. So that means I roll again.
No.
No. Your
the roll-
D20 roll.
The D20 roll that we
visions.
just did, that we
It's
failed,
just the D20. Okay.
Yeah.
that was our odd or even chance.
And you do that before every each roll you're going to take in a turn. So we'll figure that out once turns start. But the first one right now has already been decided. Icarus, you're not quite sure, but that looks like it looked like the embodiment of a patron. You're not sure which one, but putting two and two together, they're doing something incredibly evil, and they're making a blade out of it. It's not that far of a stretch of the imagination to realize that the patron that you just saw was actually a hexblade patron.
Guys, our patrons have already started. And I think we had a hexblade. Yeah, I'm so confused. What just happened?
So, for those of you that can see the map, I'm sorry, Rosina. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it
What map?
up. Oh, that's not it. That's something else.
All in here.
You should be able to see you are in a stone room. There's stairs off to your right.
There you go.
You're around the well that heads right back into the Obsidian Rush. You came out on various sides. It's kind of interesting that I chose those. Where the hell is...
Rosina? I don't
No,
know if you have
Roni's
the
is right
ability
there.
to check Discord.
I'm missing somebody.
Fate.
Fate's right there. So we got Invars, Rosina. Jelzerma, where the hell did you go? Ah, hell.
Well,
Hang
he's
on.
already hiding in the hole.
God damn.
He's already rolled for
You
stealth.
didn't. Yeah, you didn't bring in his token clearly.
I realized that. I gotta fix that now. Oh, it's because he was off by himself. Okay. Here we go.
I mean, he often is, so.
Let me go ahead and take all these random things off of him.
No, I'm good. You can leave me out of this battle. It's cool.
No, it's fine. You're gonna. I figured out how to do the X, so that's good for the future. All right. What in the hell is
He's
that?
like, I didn't want to be at this party anyway.
There we go. Okay.
He was the patron that disappeared.
Okay. So there we go. You all ended up on opposite sides, so that's fine. And you see two accursed guards standing there on each side of this unfortunate fella. So with that being said, they're not going to be taken by surprise. So we're going to go ahead and roll initiative. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the order that I have you all on here. Invars, what's your roll for initiative?
I think we all have to actually roll first.
Yeah, you should do that. That'd be helpful.
20.
8. Wow. I am rolling shit today. I'm refreshing.
Zermo with a
D&D
16.
Beyond.
So, do we roll a
Yep, Icarus, what's your roll?
Yeah, I was going to be last anyway, even if I had disadvantage. So I have 5 for my initiative.
Rosina?
1.
Ah, you weren't last.
This is a set of wormwood dice I haven't used before, and I am quarantining them. For new
Oh, no,
dice.
you got to bring them up close to the camera. Come on, show them off. Wormwood.
Yeah,
They're
come
a
on.
great sponsor of many communities.
Yeah, it's like they're koi dice. I think the D6 has the.
Ooh.
Oh, it was the fish in the moat that just cursed your
Oh,
dice.
the fish fucked with you. Got it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You have pretty
You
dice. They will do
chose
you no good this
poorly.
round. All right. So with that being said, Invars, you have the... Okay, so I'm going to do something new. Something that Mike does in our other game, which I kind of like. If any of you would like to switch initiatives, go ahead and
I
let
actually
me
don't
know.
see myself on the turn tracker.
You're there. You're at the top right now.
You know, I would love to switch initiative with the guy who just got his arms ripped off, but I don't think I'm allowed to.
No.
I legit don't see
Uh,
me.
yeah, I don't
But
see
do other
Invar's-
people see me?
I don't see Invar's on the I don't
Is
see
it-
Invar's on there.
What
No,
the?
I see the
Fate,
missing
Rosina,
arm guy
Icarus,
at 18. That's the top.
the arm guy, the 2 guards, and me and Jill Zerma. I don't see Invar's.
I see Icarus and Rosina too, but yeah, I don't see Invar. Oh wait.
You want to refresh?
Yeah, no, I don't see Invar's.
Yeah, I don't see in bars.
We can just
See me.
Well, I can tell you who's going in order.
yeah. I mean,
so-
now it's a 20. We can just remember it.
well, I have it written down in front of me, so it's all good. So Invars, it is your turn first.
What do I know about the accursed guard, having been wandering around the Twin Cities of Yonkoth for some time? What do I know about them?
Yep. So what you've kind of gleaned, they are unlike the Legion of the Fallen. They are all warlocks of some form or another. They all have patrons. It's kind of an initiation to take a pact in order to be part of the Accursed Guard. That being said, they may have levels and other stuff, just for out of character knowledge, but they are all very powerful.
Okay. I am going to very quickly take some object off my personage, a coin perhaps, and look at it very carefully and decide, yes, that's the way to go. I'm going to pick a point here.
Okay.
And for a 20-foot radius, which goes back to the wall, or let's say here, back to the wall and right up to Fate, 20 foot.
Okay.
I simply stick my dragonborn tongue out and pinch it, casting silence.
Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to put the where's the my library thing. Okie dokie. Let's search for everything.
Circle.
Circle, yeah.
How big is silence?
Oh wait, never mind. I can. Nope, that's not it. Where the hell's shape?
How big is silence?
20-foot radius.
There we go. Radius.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
Okay, cool. All right, so yep. Let me. There we go.
Almost there. Scooch it up just a tiny little bit.
Right
Not
there?
that far. Not. I want it to just butt right up against the wall. They would have no way to magically know. I don't think there's a find silence radius. So
Okay.
that works.
All right. Cool.
I've gotten really
That
good at
is
making
my action.
circles on roll 20.
And then I will get up to there. That's my 30 feet of movement. I cast a leveled spell. Let me see if I have any bonus action cantrips. Nope, I'm all done.
Okie dokie.
And
Next.
they would have seen me running in on the hard cobblestone, heavy dragon foot, and then suddenly, clomp, clomp, clomp,
Yep.
nothing.
Exactly. Up next is the unfortunate fella who screams in silence. Yeah, I put him on the turn order. Take that. Gelzermo, it's your turn.
Gilzermo will quickly take out his silver pocket watch of Megoro or of the Evermore.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Eldritch Invocation to cast Mage Armor on myself.
All right.
So it's just a thin layer of silver coins that sort of drapes around as like a light cloak. So Mage Armor's up. That's good. And then I'm just going to go ahead and remain behind Rosina. Because I'm
Hide
a
behind the
coward.
strong tank.
Because I'm a coward and that's what I do. And this guy is a soldier, a guard of sorts.
Yep,
you said?
the Accursed Guard. Both the ones with the red circles underneath them are considered Accursed Guards. The other one in green is armless and screaming in silence.
Okay. Okay. Josemo is just gonna whisper to himself, "Yep, this is definitely a coup." And he's gonna go ahead and pull out his wand of web and cast firebolt. No, I cannot do that because that's an action. So that is all for Josemo.
Okay. The accursed guard number 2, realizing that he is in an area of silence, will take his movement until he starts to hear himself and walk over here. Yeah, they're pretty smart. Let's see here. You would think I wrote these out, but I don't do that. Oh. Well, bear with me for a second because I've got to get a new app because I done lost everything.
You follow the Biscuit 10 RPG on Twitter? If you don't, you should. Don't miss out on opportunities to donate on Ko-Fi and watch quality streams.
Like this one where I can't even
I'm vamping,
find.
damn it, get your apps in order.
I'm working on it. I couldn't find the Play Store.
And by the way, if you haven't yet, there's oh wait, wrong sponsor. Crap. Who are we sponsored by?
Can I
go
just plug
to-
a Kickstarter? I don't know.
Yeah, go for it.
All
We're
right,
vamping.
cool. I just backed something for like $150. It's a Borderlands tabletop game, and that's not Bunkers and Badasses.
Oh, it's the new one. I just saw. Didn't you
The-
find out about that in
Yes.
Discord community chat?
Yes, I did. The one that Jameson shared, the Mr. Torg's Campaign of Carnage co-opetition board game.
Yeah, right about now, Jameson Stone, CEO of Apotheosis Studio, publisher of The Red Opera, Last Days of Warlock. I think he's probably right about now on a plane. Maybe he's landed. Maybe he's in LA. He had a really cool hoodie. I want to ask him who made that hoodie.
Okay. So with that being
That's
said,
a reminder. I'm going to ask him who.
okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, let's see if I can hit you with this. Yes, I can. And yes, I can. And yes, I can. All right. He begins muttering some words. You see shadows flow out of his mouth and head towards Invar's, Rosina, and I myself as Fate. Please make a Constitution save.
Are we at advantage, disadvantage, anything of the sort?
So first things first. Roll
Oh,
a
you did
die
20.
20.
12.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Okay. So you got 12, Invars?
Yes, 12.
Okay. And so apparently only I'm rolling at disadvantage. So now make your Constitution save.
What's the DC?
Well, crap. I didn't even need disadvantage. I rolled a 4.
No.
I got a 17.
No. You
But I do
are-
have Indomitable, so I can re-roll a failed save once.
All right. If you want to, you can re-roll it.
Sure, why not? That will be a non-natural 20.
Okay. You are both blinded. And so is Fate. The shadows that pour forth from the accursed guard's hands flow and cover your eyes. You are blinded. You can make a Constitution save at the end of each of your turns going forward to try to end this effect.
Did 20 not make it?
It did not.
Cool.
Yikes.
You weren't lying about this being a hard.
Grim Eyes.
Yes. Apologies. It is really warm in my house right now.
It's all
So
good.
I had to change shirts and get something else to drink. Grim Eyes is gonna. Well, first off, I should actually see what spells I freaking have before I decide I'm going to run and hide like the rogue I used to be. Still am technically, but I'm leaning very hard into my warlock abilities at the moment.
All right. So at the end of that accursed guard's turn, before you take yours, you hear Fate shout out words of inspiration. I don't have any off the top of my head because I didn't think about doing this until just now. You
fine.
got it, guys. Rah rah. You cannot have disadvantage on your
Cool.
attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Well, I would have had to roll the d20 anyway, but
Yep.
thank you. Now I don't have to.
Well, if you do anything else, you may.
Yeah.
But
Ooh,
yes.
I needed to make a Constitution concentration save.
Well, no, it didn't do damage to you, so you're
Oh, it didn't do. Okay.
no
Well,
damage.
I'll save that one. Can I bank it?
Shut your mouth.
There.
I'm just talking about.
Okay, yeah, I can totally do that. Grim Eyes is gonna scoot down to over here.
Okay.
You just press up against that, pop up over it, and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
All right.
All four of them are going to be, I think, no.
Yeah, we're in
I
a
can't-
warlock battle.
3. I don't know why the hell I thought that said 4. And I was like, wait a minute, no, it's a +4. All 3 of them are going to be aimed at the guy still in the silence area.
All right.
Uh, 23,
Hits.
a natural 20,
Well, obviously that hits.
and a 14.
That one does not hit.
Okay. So first one is 11 points of damage, and the second one it's 10 plus whatever I rolled plus 4. I think. How are we doing critical hits again?
It's your first roll's automatic full, so it's 10.
Okay.
If you have the agonizing blast or whatever, it includes that too.
I don't think I have agonizing blast actually.
So what was the first one? Your first set of damage, or is that what you're rolling right now?
Oh, I do. Okay, yeah, it adds +4. Okay, well, so no, the first damage roll I did was for the first hit.
Okay.
So this is now the crit that I did. I do have agonizing blast, but that just adds a flat number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it'd be just add 10 to this, I guess. 18. And then I'm going to bonus action hide, and I'm going to try to hide behind the thing.
All right. So
For
go ahead and
that,
roll
I
stealth.
believe I have to roll the d20.
Yes. Please roll your d20.
Nine. I thought that's a 6. I can never tell the difference between those two.
Well, unfortunately, you have to roll with disadvantage.
Oh well. Uh, 12.
Okie dokie.
So no, probably not.
Understood. You rolled a 12. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Passive. All right. Next
I have
up
a feeling
is-
they know where I am, but whatever.
All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yep, that's it.
All right. It is Fate's turn. Boop a doop boop 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 boop. All right. I should have done that first, but whatever. I am going to.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. So Fate will. Oh, that's the wrong one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's going to run up. And realizing that it's whatever, she's going to hold her action. And we'll see what happens. The Accursed Guard number 1 does not immediately attack, and instead picks up this limbless guy. He's going to be a disadvantage to try to stop it. And his roll picks him up, and now let's see what his strength is to see how far he throws this poor hapless idiot. Oh, okay. Well, that problem's solved. This guy gets lunged and thrown into the pit and disappears into the rush.
Reaction to catch him?
You can try. It did get thrown past you.
It went right over my head.
Yep.
I'm blind.
So it's a disadvantage. You hear something rushing towards you. Try to catch it.
What type of roll is that at disadvantage?
It is going
Would
to
he hear it?
be strength.
I wouldn't know. I'm blind. I wouldn't know.
We're
to
gonna go with
catch him.
strength
Jeff,
because you're
He's
not.
in the he's in the silence.
Yeah.
He would
Yeah.
not
I
hear.
Oh,
wouldn't,
never
I
mind,
wouldn't
yeah.
know.
Yep. So
You have no idea this is happening.
That's what I said. I'm blind. I wouldn't.
you felt wind past your head. That's as far as it
I
goes.
dodged it. I dodged it successfully. I'm a warrior.
Meanwhile, from behind the wall, shit.
Oh, Grimeyes, you're a
why would
blonde
you
now.
do that?
Ordinarily, I'd say Rosina could try, but she's blind and also very distracted right now. So
You could dodge and then make your saving throw.
15, 20, 25. This thing knows that you're the one that cast the silence, so it avoids Fate and goes straight at you.
That's an attack of opportunity from Fate.
Nope. Went this way. I'll show you what happened.
Okay.
Boop, boop,
I believe you.
boop, boop, boop. Look at that. That's fun. Nice try. He will pull out his he's holding a halberd, and he attacks you twice. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that one up real quick because otherwise this isn't gonna make sense. Booming. Oh, that's good. It's not even in here. All right, we're gonna do it this way. Okay. Casts Booming Blade. So
In the silence.
well, I guess that's true. It doesn't do anything. He's just gonna hit you with a halberd. Shut up. I can't roll that dice. I gotta put that away. That one always ends up getting somebody killed, and it's not me. All right, so I don't think a 16 hits you, does it? Uh-oh. Is Quill
AC
gone?
18.
All right.
Pardon.
Oh, did they?
Yes, he
Quill-
did have to go. He
Yeah.
said just use Eldritch Blast with Psychic or something.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Hold tight, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and make this disappear real quick. And
Oh yeah, I'm Invar's now.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Somebody else's 2 characters.
Yeah, it's yeah. Meanwhile, you're the DM now, Invars.
You all survive.
shut
Yay!
Don't worry. The next DM won't be so kind.
Damn it. All right.
DM it.
That's not it. Here. No. Damn it. Quit going over here. All right. There we go. Finally getting some stuff worked out here. And that one can disappear. And then I can throw this back up. I'm sorry, everyone. I was not paying attention. I was trying to look up a spell, and it didn't work very well. So it doesn't matter because he's in silence. So the first one obviously misses, and the second one will hit. So you take 8 slashing damage, Envars, because I don't want to roll the die 10. And you're lucky I didn't, because it would have been exactly the same.
And I passed my concentration check for the silence.
Perfect. All right, that is that fella's turn. Icarus is gonna Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast or Psychic or something.
Yeah, Psychic Blast. 1 hits. I'm gonna say that he's attacking the one that's already damaged. So, all right. And Rosina, it is your turn.
How far away are those guys from me? The two.
The two, this one is 30 feet, and that one is 35 feet. Well,
Okay. Oh, I'm
effectively
blind.
30 feet. You can get there with 30 feet of movement.
Okay, but I'm blind anyway.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Do I need to roll to see if I can get rid of that
At the end of your turn.
at the end of my turn? Okay. Well, I can. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one of them because that doesn't require sight
It's
per the spell.
yeah, but you've got to roll to hit, so it will be a disadvantage.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much all I can do. So I'm gonna do that.
Actually, it won't be. You'll have just 2 hit because of fate.
Okay. I rolled 2 dice. I'm gonna re-roll just one.
Okay.
17 plus 7 to hit. 17 plus 7. It's 24. 24 hit.
Yes, it does. And which
Okay.
one are you aiming at? You aiming at the one inside the silence or the one outside?
Whichever one is currently wounded.
Okay, so that's the one inside the silence.
Okay. And it's 4.
One
Let's
thing that
do-
needs to be noted, though, if you're rolling Eldritch Blast, the way I rule it is it's based off of your character level for that spell, not your class level. So if it has 3 die 10, you'll have 3 attacks or whatever. So sorry if that threw your brain off.
That's significant.
It is.
So if I have 4 warlock levels, then
It's only for cantrips specifically.
You only have the 4 warlock levels, but you have
We're at level 15 overall.
we're 15th level overall, so you'd have 3 of them.
so I would roll 3d10.
No, well,
3
no.
attacks.
3 attacks to potentially
3
deal damage.
attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can just click on Eldritch Blast 3 times.
Yep.
So helpful right now.
Yeah, I get it completely.
Okay, so that was 24 is the first attack.
Yep.
14 is the second,
That one misses.
and then 16 is the third.
That one also misses. So roll damage for your
Okay.
first one.
Okay, so it's 4. So that is 6 damage. It's usually force damage, but I'm going to change it to thunder with my elemental affinity just because.
Okie dokie. I don't believe that actually makes a difference, but that's fine. Yay! You did thunder damage. He seems to not care so much. Actually, the thunder damage, it goes in, but it just looks like it hits him. Thunder doesn't work in silence.
Oh,
Was
was that
she
the
aiming
first
at the one next
Yeah,
to
she
me or
was
the one
aim-
that's outside? Okay.
The one that's inside.
Oh,
Well, I can't see anything anyway. So.
It's okay. It's okay. That's fine. That's my fault for not being more clear. It still does the damage. It just doesn't do it as thunder. It's like it goes in and immediately reverts back to force damage.
Okay, so probably looked cool, but whatever.
Yeah, it's like.
Really.
All right, Envars, it is your turn.
Do I need to roll for
Oh,
blindness?
yes. Roll a Constitution save.
Nat 1.
You are
For
still
11.
blind.
Okay, well, I'm currently blind, but something attacked me. Something
Yes.
hit me.
Hmm.
So I'm going to try to hit it back.
You do not have disadvantage. Do. Yep. You do not have disadvantage on this turn. After this,
Okay,
you may.
but because I can't see it, I would have disadvantage anyway.
Well, Fate used command of the field, which was her inspiration thing. You cannot have a disadvantage on your attack rolls specifically.
Oh, goody. Then I'm going to whack it really hard. Yeah. Let's go with that. That is an 18 to hit.
It does not hit.
It does not hit.
As your weapon of choice clangs off to the side of what seems to be a very heavily armored foe.
I am going to use my War Priest ability. When I use the attack action, I can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to try to hit him again.
Oh, good. You should try it. See what happens.
I'm going to. Hold on a second. I had something and then it went away. Gosh bless it. Because I really need to take this guy out. I'm going to make another stabbing attack.
Okay.
And I'm pending. I do not. Wait, don't say anything. I am going to use a special ability if I can find it. Yeah, I'm going to use Channel Divinity War God's Blessing. I'm going to use my reaction to grant myself a +10 bonus. I just rolled a 29 to hit.
Well, you hit.
Let's see if it does any damage. My magic spear.
Your magic spear.
Yes.
Your magic spear hits it.
10 points of damage that would normally happen.
Yep.
Does it seem to do anything?
It deals damage. It stabs him. He would say "ow" really loudly, but you're silenced.
I was actually looking for guided strike. I'm sorry about that. Not War God's Blessing, but guided strike. It's a +10 either way.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take one step to the side
All right.
and one step forward, and then I'm done.
All right. Gelzermo.
All right. So Joe gonna chuckle because Rosina's blind. But real quick.
Oh, I was supposed to make a Constitution save. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Make your
Right.
Constitution save, and
Wow, that's a 3.
Oh my
you're still
gosh.
blind.
Oh boy. All right. Well, Joserma's going to utilize his new artificer magic item that he made on his long rest. He's going to tap the heels of his boots. He's going to go ahead in a flurry of ghostly coins. He's going to teleport 15 feet back over here as a bonus action. And then he's going to go ahead and let loose his wand of webs. But he's not going to cast web. He's going to go ahead and cast firebolt at this one right here.
Okay.
All right, let's see if that hits. That's not going to hit. That's a 17.
That does not hit as the firebolt goes wide.
Awesome. All right, that'll be it.
All right. Cursed guard number 2. Oh, damn it. Whatever. Ignore the fact that I skipped that, but whatever. Cursed guard number 2 not being stuck inside of all of this bananas. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh, I got 3 of them, so I guess I can. There we go. All right. I need. Let's see who's close enough and hasn't been afflicted.
Afflicted, you say?
Oh, never mind. It's touch. So, hmm.
This is where I die.
Can't go in there because this requires vocal components. I'll do something else instead.
By the way, the hoodie that Jameson Stone, CEO of Apotheosis Studios, from the Red Opera Last Day of the Warlock, which we're playing right now, that was brought to you by Lululemon. Yes, indeed.
Excellent.
Okay, this isn't gonna be fun.
For who?
You.
Yeah, I figured. That was a setup.
Yeah, you see, well, you don't see it, but everyone else sees this this accursed guard raise his finger and point towards Invar's, and I don't know if this will hit. If it doesn't, you're gonna be 25.
25 AC.
Yep.
That hits you.
All right. I need more die 8s. As a ray of sickness flies forth from his finger and slams into your back. That is
no.
15. Oh my god. I'm just gonna roll it on here. Let's do that. Because. Okay, so that's. I gotta roll 2 more after this. So 30 plus 13, 43. What kind of damage is it?
Poison damage.
Poison damage, yes. And you must make a Constitution save.
Oh, let me see. 43. If I'm resistant, that makes it a 42. That makes it a 21.
Oh, look at you.
Taking away your poison damage.
Whatever, you still need to make a Constitution save. Otherwise, you're poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Is this a gas or a vapor? It's a ray.
It is a
man.
ray.
Ooh, that is a 9.
You are poisoned until the end of your next turn. And
Except that puts disadvantage on attack rolls, which I can't have.
Well, you couldn't have it last turn. Fate can't use that 2 times in a
come
row. So
And
sorry,
I need to make a
fellas.
con save.
Yes.
And I made it. Silence is still up.
All right. All right. Grim Eyes, it is your turn.
Grim Eyes. Sorry, I feel miserable right now. The damn vaccine
It's poisoned and
booster.
blinded. Come on, man.
Yeah, but I'm diseased. Grim Eyes is just gonna keep up using Eldritch Blast on people, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna target the guy outside of the silence.
Okay. He has not been hit yet.
Oh, I should probably roll the d20 to see if I have disadvantage, shouldn't I?
Yes.
I have disadvantage. Yay.
Hmm.
All right, so this is gonna be the other version. Okay, so a 20.
Hits.
All right. Then disadvantage.
It's only your next roll. So that first
Oh.
roll's at disadvantage. Any ones after that are not.
Well,
During
then
each one of
never
your turns.
mind. Ignore the disadvantage on this one. That's 27 to hit
That hits.
and 22 to hit.
All right, they all hit.
26 damage.
All right. 26 force damage slams into this fella.
And then I'm going to, again, bonus action hide.
Okay, go ahead and make your
Which
stealth check.
one did that zap?
AC
Guy over
2.
here.
Yep, outside of the
Thank you.
outside of the silence zone.
17.
Okie dokie. You, as you're hiding, you notice that the guard's eyes follow you.
All right, cool. I was moving behind the edge of the well, so
Mhm.
when I poke my eyes up again and I see him looking at me again, I just go, "Damn it!"
Exactly. All right. At the end of your turn, Invars, you see that Fate seems to be talking, but nothing is audible. And you see a radiance kind of embody her, and she has done something. She walks up behind this fella and swings at him with her sword. Huh. Oh, her scimitar. I did give her a weapon. Alright.
She's flanking. I don't know if you do flanking.
I do flanking. It doesn't matter. She would have hit the first time, and she didn't get a crit the second. So that's a bonus. Do. And she does. As you see her
I'm
pull
blind.
her scimitar back, you see the energy that charged into her body kind of head towards the end of the sword, and it noticeably smashes into this dude much harder than any scimitar has the right to do.
Maybe you just sense it.
Well,
I can. The wind blows by, a crackle of energy tingles my scales. I somehow just know these things.
well, I mean, there's a difference between what you see as a finesse weapon, as it
I'm
guides.
blind.
Oh, fuck you. Never mind. Keep forgetting
Everybody
everyone.
else sees it. It's a great silent show.
It's a wonderful silent
Invar-
show. Everyone else that can see her. That's how I'm doing it now, because I can't remember who the hell is blind and who isn't. I really should do that, but
I got a token on my token for you.
thank you. Anyway, she smashes down with much more force than any scimitar has the right to do. And it went from looking pretty much okay to beaten. It looks like it's on its last legs. This accursed guard seems to have taken a severe beating from that one hit.
So it's below 1/4 its overall health.
Yes.
Okay.
That guard, now their turn. This guard turns to Fate, pulls back its halberd and takes a swing, hitting, and die 10. Where the hell did my die 10 go? Okay. 9 and okay. Fate takes a little bit of a beating, but it doesn't seem to do much to her. And you see as she pulls back and swings her weapon again. She could move. And just so you know, she uses retaliation. And doesn't do nearly as much damage this time, but it still looked pretty cool. 150. Okay. And the accursed guard is... Well, sorry, Invars, you're not going to get an attack of opportunity because you can't see him. It's going to try to escape out of here. Fate has already used her reaction, so starts running towards the stairs. And Icarus is going to use his turn to try to use a Blast of Doom. And wow, that did much better than I thought. Okay. That did much better. Okay. So you see 3 blasts go out, one pew, pew, and then they seem to be rather ineffective until the last one goes and blows its head clean off, and it falls to the floor. Invarse, you are blind, and it's silent where you are.
And I don't feel very good.
No, you are poisoned.
Yes. So I'm just gonna heal myself.
All right.
I'm gonna drop concentration. Silence is gone. Red circle can go away, and I'm going to cast a simple cure wounds on myself.
All righty.
That is not much hit die at all, just 6. And now I'm going to finish my turn by savings. So I'll first, blind has been there longest. Con save.
Yep.
4.
You are still blind.
Poison.
The poison at the end of your turn wears off.
Very good. I'm no longer poisoned. And that's my turn.
All right. Rosina, I believe you're still blind.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again.
All right. You will have you're going to be at disadvantage either way, so I'm not going to make you roll that.
Okay. So all my attacks are disadvantaged with this.
Yep. Because you are
Okay.
blind.
All right. That's a 1. Not 1. 2 13s. So that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
And that's a 15.
Okay. So, I will tell you the second one hit, the last one did not hit. However, since you are shooting Eldritch Blast blind, I am going to roll a die 6. If it is odd, you hit Fate. If it is even, you hit Invarse for half damage.
Not even an
Okay.
attack roll?
So I don't really.
She did
attack
do
the
an
enemy
attack
at
roll.
all?
She got a 0. She got a 1. That's why. Actually, you know what? That's a fair idea. It doesn't matter. Go ahead and
Or
roll.
a dex save? I'd fail it. I'm blind.
Yeah, you just take it. Doesn't matter. You hit Fate, so just roll a die 10 and tell me what half of it is.
5.
Cool. Wow. That is entirely too much damage to be
Was
doing
Fate concentrating?
out. No, she's not.
Drat.
She was inside the. She hasn't used any spells yet, my friends. Mon frere.
Mon frere. Ho, ho, ho.
All right, I got to keep track of Fate's HP now. Perfect. Okay. Anything else you're gonna do, Rosina? Other than try to make a Constitution save at the end of your turn?
Nope.
All right, try to make that Constitution save.
That's a 27.
You are no longer blind.
Huzzah.
As you see the remnants of oh wait, you still have to roll damage for the one dude because you hit him once. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is he
That's-
concentrating?
no. Just concentrating on getting
3.
hit.
That's 3 psychic damage.
Ooh,
Mixing it up.
look at you.
Psychic.
All right. Invarse, you're blind. How's life? You can hear things now. You heard Fate go ow after you hear Rosina chant something weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge
Cool.
and make a saving throw.
All right, Constitution save. Let's do it.
How many times can I possibly, fail this? 9.
You failed it. So
I'm dodging.
there you go. I don't know how you're going to dodge, but I understand.
I'm doing a really cool snake dance.
Jill Zermo,
Not
it
gonna
is
do
your
it, don't worry.
turn.
All right, so Josero will go ahead and just move half his movement over here. What is this Acrisigar wearing, by chance?
Just I don't know. Armor.
Is it
Armor.
metal?
It's yeah, it's metal.
All right, so Josero will point his wand of web at him, mutter some arcane words, and he will cast heat metal on the accursed guard over there.
All right. Is it a roll to hit, or do I have to make a save?
So he automatically, any creature in the physical contact with the object that I chose, which is his armor, automatically just takes 2d8 fire damage until the spell ends. I can use my bonus action. I just goes to blah. Anyways, if the creature is holding or wearing an object, the creature must succeed on a con saving throw or drop the object if it can. So con save, my DC is 16.
Well, it made it save, but it can't drop the armor. So
Right. So, but I'll go ahead and give the fire damage real quick. So it's 14 plus 8, so that's 22 points of fire damage on the accursed guard.
good lord.
Wand farm.
All right.
If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Wonderful.
And that will be
Zero's
for
like
Josero.
literally killing it out there.
Yeah.
With that,
Cricket's
the
ready.
the accursed guard's turn. Seeing that he is now outnumbered, and knowing what he knows, he rushes and jumps into the well, disappearing. And we are out of combat.
The bitch.
There we
That
go.
was weird.
Yeah. Makes you wonder who the guy knows.
Can I make a
Alright.
saving throw to see if I'm still blind?
Yeah.
21.
You did it. You hit the DC exactly.
I don't know what happened, guys. I couldn't see anything until like just now.
And the first thing you see is a guy jumping into the place that you just came out of. All right. There's a dead body on the floor. There are 2 people that are no longer there. One having been thrown into the obsidian rush, and one willingly jumping in. What do you do now? Other than that, you see varying things around the floor. There's boxes, there's just knickknacks, and then obviously there's a stairway further up into the Scarlet Hearth. And that being said, why have I not done this yet?
We
There
can't
we
see
go.
it anyway.
No, not that. I'm playing the music, y'all.
Are you?
I just now started it.
Welcome to.
No. Scarlet Mercy. Chapter 2's.
I can't hear it.
It's there. I cranked up roll 20 and it's still pretty quiet.
Big face.
How about that?
Oh, I hear it now.
That's better. Yeah.
I alter it because I don't want it to power us being able to hear each other. So if you all have a hard time hearing music, let me know. We'll get it figured out, everybody. All right.
I would like to look around the room and see if there are any objects of interest.
Well, I need you to make an investigation check or perception, your choice. I don't care. I'm gonna be a kind DM this evening.
Well,
I
it's a
think-
whopping 3.
I think Grim Eyes is gonna do that as well.
All right.
We'll go with investigation for me.
Okay.
Really D&D Beyond? 14. The die went into the corner and just stopped it didn't roll. It just went.
It
Okay.
sounds like you need to purchase the new dice on D&D Beyond. They are so god awful. Oh my god, they look like Christmas presents. Oh, who thought of that? Sorry. Wonderful D&D Beyond. It's great.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're not sponsored by anybody. We can say whatever we want. And
Why I
to be
talk smack
fair,
about 'em.
we're probably not going to be sponsored by anybody anytime soon. So when that time comes, we'll have a sit-down chat as a group, and I'll say, hey, you can't say bad things about this. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. Indeed,
Until then,
Beyond's
no
not good.
respect for anybody.
No,
We're
I mean,
sponsored by
honestly,
Biscuits
my
and
only
RPG
complaint
Ko-Fi.
is, like, legitimately, my only complaint is it just stopped.
Did you shake your computer? It's
No.
it'll-
Sometimes you have
it'll-
to, you know, like a pinball machine, you got to bump
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Gotta
You have
blow
to kind
up.
of tap it really hard.
I am considering changing my dice, though.
Okay, is anybody else searching for anything? Okay.
Wait. So Zermo's not going to try and loot the body?
Oh, I'm more concerned of what we're going to do now.
Okay, well, Rosina is then going to try and loot the body, surprised that Jill Zermo was not doing this.
Can I assist her? Is there a loot skill?
Yeah, it's called perception or investigate.
I'm
Smarty
not
pants.
proficient, so
It's called
go ahead with
aid
that.
in looting.
I know that. I'm being silly.
It's a sleight of hand check to assist
God.
them without being seen.
There's a nat one again on this die.
Oh my god.
Seeing that she doesn't know how to operate pockets, was that a perception you said?
Or investigation, right? Or, you
Or
said sleight of hand.
investigation? I'll
Yeah.
do perception.
Either one.
There you
And just so we're clear, there are no automatic fails on skill checks in my games. Like you can roll a 1 and still technically find something. I don't care. It's
I
only
rolled
attacks.
a 21.
Good for you. All right. So apparently, 2 of you know what pockets are, and can see other things in the room. So upon investigating, you each find various items throughout the room. Grimeyes, wait, was it Grimeyes? The hell am I talking about? Which one of you didn't suck?
Invarth.
It wasn't
Therefore-
Grim Eyes. Grim Eyes
no.
sucked.
No, Grimeyes, you did find it. Grimeyes, you stumble into a corner and you find a pure white opera mask that has blood red teardrops painted at the corners of the eye slits. And you find a candle that appears to be made out of bone.
I think we all know exactly where this is going. I'm putting on the mask.
We're gonna be smoking bones in a minute.
Invars, you're just kind of rooting around. You find on the body of the accursed guard that's laying in front of you 2 scrolls.
2 scrolls.
Yep. Magic scrolls. You can tell that when you open up and look at them. And for ease of reference, because neither one of these requires you to be attuned to them, one, and you can add this to your character sheet, is a scroll of Summon Patron.
I'll hold on to that.
And there is another one that you just, if you want to try to make it out, it's a little erratic. There's strange designs and images and symbols on there, and the text seems a little scatterbrained. But if you wanted to try to take a look at it and decipher it, you can roll a wisdom check.
I'll totally do that.
All right.
7.
Shit.
See, when you talk smack about D&D Beyond, it comes back to you. See, I love
Yeah.
D&D Beyond so much. It's so very convenient to look at your character sheet. and
Oh
put
my god, I have to. Actually, you know what? I'll just go here to find it.
Scroll of unknown.
No, I'll tell you what it is
Okay.
here in just a second, and I'll have you add it. Look up, add to your sheet a scroll of, what the hell was it?
Fates.
Fates design.
Got it.
Roll 20. What the hell is?
By the way, there was no scroll of patron summon. Scroll
Summon
of
patron.
Summon patron.
Yep, it's just a. I think it's just summon patron.
Oh, okay. There it is. Scroll.
Yep.
Got it.
So, you have disadvantage on all checks and saves for 24 hours as your mind is too preoccupied trying to learn the cipher.
Disadvantage on what was it again?
Saves and checks for 24 hours.
Okay.
At which time you could potentially try to decipher it again, but you just can't get it.
Got it. I just cram them in the backpack
All right, cool.
and say, "Let's keep moving."
All right. You seemingly you've cleared out the area. Grim Eyes, you said you wanted to put the mask on.
Yeah.
All right.
Grim Eyes is not a smart person.
Well, now I have to look up what the hell it is because I think that's an attunement required thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Unless it's cursed, and then you can't take it off.
Yeah, it's not cursed. And even okay, I'm gonna
Fishing.
level with you. If you have a cursed item, you have to attune to it. Otherwise, you don't know anything about it. So that's just for your own knowledge going forward. D&D Beyond. I gotta go look at this. Collections. Okay, so for your reference, Grim Eyes, you need to look up and put on your character sheet the red sight
okie dokie.
and Candle of Unfortunate Truth.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Should be. I just made it today.
Oh, is that part of Volume 9?
It is. It is.
Where could someone find that volume 9?
I still haven't gotten it yet.
Yep, it is. It is at my Ko-Fi. Just look up Biscuit 10 RPG. I believe it's. I think it's
All
like
one word, Biscuit 10
co-fi.com
Yeah, Co-Fi.
/Biscuit 10 RPG, all one word.
Candle of Unfortunate Truths.
Yep.
Add to equipment. Why do you immediately close again?
And
The
there's
hell?
also a Blade of Bone, which I have not added in there yet. It's basically a short sword, but it is made out of bones.
Ooh, fancy.
It is the arms of the guy.
Oh,
They were in the middle of forging it. It doesn't seem to have any magic in it. It is just a normal short sword for intents and purposes. But
Aw.
it's cool looking. If you're a psychopath.
I kind of want to keep it regardless.
I mean, it's got a story. You'll never believe what we saw when this was made.
Yeah, I got to watch it get made. I am a Hexblade.
Yeah. Wait, you're not a Hexblade.
Or no, well, no,
You're
not
a Hexblood.
Pact of the Blade.
Ah, yes.
So that's gonna be my new Pact weapon, I guess.
Okay. So after you finish gathering up all these items, Fate agrees with you all that you need to get moving. She picks up an oil lantern from the side and lights it, and begins walking up the stairs. As you approach the top, you see a little bit of light and from torches and things like that, but it's a blue flame. Not that it's like excessively hot, but it's that color of just a very beautiful blue flames and sconces around the room. You can see through the stained glass windows and vine overgrowth, you see and hear what appears to be fireballs exploding over the river. She leads you up to the main level, where you enter a circular chamber with 6 doors, each marked with a different symbol. One of a stag, one of a dragon, a serpent, a tortoise, a squid, and a praying mantis. She goes, these are the doors to some of the patrons. They do change from time to time, depending on what the need is greatest. we need to do what we can to try to get one or more of these patrons to temporarily shut down their power to the accursed guard to give ourselves the advantage so that the forces outside can take over the hearth. What I do know is anyone that comes with me, that the hearth is intelligent. The rooms will not activate until everyone is inside. So I leave the choice up to you on which rooms we attempt or which ones we don't. You're free to back out of any room at any time. Just let me know.
DM, quick question.
Yeah.
I have a scroll of summon patron, and I know what that one is.
Uh-huh.
It's the other one that I don't know, right?
The other one you do not know. That's correct.
Right. But the scroll of summon patron, I do know what it is.
Yes, you know what it is. You can read it, and it's a one-time usage that
yeah,
does
I'm
what's
seeing it.
written on there. And it is not what you think it is. I read
No,
that,
no,
and I was
it's-
really confused at first, too. And I was like,
yeah,
oh, okay, that makes more sense.
It's not summon a patron. It's, hey, patron, give me a power up.
Yep.
1 million!
See, I was just thinking like, oh, I should have made the fish my patron because like I could summon it and just have this giant fish drop in the middle of the round.
It's over
I've done that.
9,000!
Magikarp!
I have done
Your
that in a
attack
game.
is super effective.
Not even joking. I've done that in a game. We were
You
playing.
summoned a
It was
Magikarp?
no, summon a giant fish to just drop down on top of your enemies. It was based on Warhammer, and I was an orc, so a lot of my response to everything was, they'll take care of it. Giant fist. Just crushes things.
All right. So what were those doors again, DM?
There is a
I heard
stag.
stag and praying mantis.
So stag, dragon, serpent, tortoise, squid, and praying mantis.
We asked Fate to.
Squid sounds
see-
fun.
Does Fate know where these doors lead? Or-
Is anybody gonna ask her?
yeah, Josie, I was like, so.
Stag, dragon, serpent, squid, praying mantis.
What
Yes.
patrons correspond to each of
Tortoise.
these doors?
The stag represents
Tortoise?
the archfey. The dragon represents
Ooh.
the fiend. The squid represents the
The veiled
lurker of
ones?
the deep.
Oh, I thought that would be like the great old ones or something.
The serpent door represents the old ones.
Ah.
And the praying mantis represents us the hexblade. The tortoise, the door of the undying.
Which one again was the dragon?
The
Dragon.
dragon is the
Oh.
fiend.
Fiend,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
But we need to attempt to sway these patrons to lift their powers for supporting the accursed guard.
At least one or more.
One or more.
I'm kind of partial to wandering into the squid one because I don't know anything about what the lurker in the deep is. But it
We-
sounds neat.
We should at least contemplate which ones would be more viable or more likely to let their guard down.
Agreed.
Mm. But we don't really know anything else about them, right?
I mean, they may also not ever let their guard down, and we may just have to deal with it.
Well, there's got to be at least one of these patrons. These patrons want something in return. If we can somehow promise something like that.
I
But
will
regardless,
tell you.
all of them have different tastes, so I can only assume one could be over the other.
Indeed. Some of them may offer you games, some may require a pact, others may simply require you to perform a task for them.
Well, at least for me, I don't want to mess with the Archfey. I despise them. So that's for me.
I think we all don't like the Archfey.
They're wretched.
Yes.
That said,
Tricksters, bastards.
What about the Undying?
that could be interesting. Yes.
It'd be an interesting one. True.
Strange perversion.
Did
of
you say
nature.
that they might?
Perhaps we should test their undyingness.
Did you say that they might offer a game?
Some of them
Would
might.
you like to play
They've
a
been
game?
known to.
I can pretty much guarantee Archfey will probably try to pull that shit. some
Wait.
manner of game.
I guess it'd be wise to figure out what they would want from us in return to help us decide. Archfey would take something ridiculous. It would also cost us something ridiculous.
But they could also just. No, you have a point. Either way, I want to go in there just to punch my patron in the face if he's there. My former patron. Current patron's cool.
The likelihood of a patron you're aware of being in this room is not necessarily high. There are different Fae.
Yeah, there are a
can
ton of
offer the
archfey.
power,
Like, yeah,
but there is a
Yeah.
chance.
I'll walk over to the tortoise door and put my hand on the handle and say, "Okay, are we ready?"
I'll go through the tortoise door.
Don't
Fate
go in
walks
like,
into the
"We-
tortoise door.
Okay.
Let's go. Tortoise door. Let's do it. Don't split the party.
Actually,
Actually, Shell
she
Ceremo, come along. Come
She
along.
opens the door and motions you all in, looking as if she is to follow you once you're all in.
We're all in, and maybe Icarus comes along too.
Yes, Icarus is also
Yeah,
there.
we have to. We all have to enter a room, or else nothing happens.
Yep.
So
Icarus says something about a patrons association. Their patron. We'll talk to this patron. It's really
It's a whole thing. You enter, and the chamber at first, as you walk in, is empty. It's just a normal, like, four-walled room. And as the last person enters the room, which would be Fate, the chamber transforms into a dank, moldy stone hall. Banners, torn and yellow, drape the cold walls, and a simple throne of gray stone rises before the party. The figure seated in the throne is a green dragonborn male. However, he is older than what seems possible. His scaly skin, which once might have been a vibrant emerald, now appears to be an ashen gray-green. His facial features are pinched and sunken. A few wispy white hairs dangle from his chin. His purple robes, once quite fine, now appear dusty and faded. What stands out most, however, are his eyes. The irises are a bright, luminescent shade of violet. Welcome, seekers of infinity. I can give you what you desire.
and that would be
Up to you.
Pretty simple. I think we all I think we all know why we're here.
I mean, yeah, we all know why we're here. I was just wondering if he knew why we were here.
Guys,
Um, I'm testing him.
I mean, why are any of us here?
But I'm here because my former patron's an asshole. Anyway, yeah, we want you to stop helping the accursed king, if possible.
You want me to stop supplying power to the king and his guard.
Yes, with
Yes.
all your support.
Yeah.
Well, one of two things can solidify this. Obviously, the first is if one of you wants to make a pact with me. It can be arranged immediately.
And the second.
And the second, if one of you would be willing to give me 20 years of your life.
Can we divide it up so we each give you like 4?
No.
Question DM.
Yeah.
So I serve Evermore, I serve Magoro.
Mm-hmm.
Time really now
Means nothing to you.
Some sort of. That's where I'm sort of getting at. Will that affect me if I do take this pact?
So you've got to think about it since you are pacted with Megoro.
Correct.
You are aware that Megoro is the one that likes to take time. If you're giving up time of your life, how do you think that would affect your patron's mood?
Probably not agreeable. Okay, I figured as much. All right.
Okay, I have a question for you as well, DM.
Mhm.
So I have a patron who I don't know anything about because he doesn't talk to me. If I were to choose to take another patron, how does that work?
I don't know.
Patron might be bitchy.
So would I then have two patrons? Would I switch to a new patron? Like,
You don't know?
You all
That's-
seem
that's
so
very-
very
Okay,
confused.
That's very much one of those things that if you want to try it, we'll see what happens.
Aren't,
okay,
aren't
the-
warlock patrons just like going to a different restaurant? It's such a little commitment.
as a
what I was
technical
thinking.
gameplay question, let me rephrase this a little
Okay,
bit.
so I get what you're asking. So, you're in a very peculiar position right now. You can't.
Does he know that?
You don't know.
I'm willing to give 20 years.
Do you say that out loud?
Quietly, but yes. I know the eventual fate of the deal I made that made me into a Hexblood. And that is likely I'm either going to get sacrificed or turned into a hag.
As you whisper that under your breath, you sense a gaze fall upon you, and as you look up, the Dragonborn holds out his hand, as if to shake.
I'll take his hand.
As you do, you age 20 years. That's obviously for you to write down. And as you age, the Dragonborn's visage starts to improve, begins to look a bit younger, healthier, and the color from his arm up starts to return to his skin, as if regaining lost time and lost youth. You instantly age 20 years. Your hair begins to grow some gray streaks in it. Your face gets a few extra wrinkles or two.
Man, I look old for 32.
You are a young man, middle-aged young man. You must reduce either your strength or dexterity abilities by a combined total of 3,
Okay.
and increase your wisdom and or intelligence ability by a combined total of 3 to a maximum of 22.
All right. I will reduce strength by 2 and dexterity by 1. And I'm going to increase my intelligence by 3.
You hear a voice in your head. You idiot. Do you know what he just did to you?
Made me older.
No! He turned you into one of them. Kind of. It's gross. Additional benefits that you gain. You can hold your life, you can hold your breath indefinitely, and you do not require food, water, or sleep.
Am I an undead fae?
Although the benefits and requirements of a short and long rest still apply.
Am I just now an
A
undead
kobold.
fae?
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
Kobold.
And as
Fantastic.
as he pulls back his hand and the color returns, He just looks at each of you and he says, "The deal is struck. They have lost my support. Anything else I can do for anybody?"
I rifle through my belongings and I pull out the cloak of the socialite. I say, "Oh, hey, your cloak looks a little bit dusty, but here's a fresh purple one for you."
Dear girl, don't trifle with me.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just thought your cloak looked dusty and you could use a new one.
The room changes. You're in an empty room.
Everyone or just
Everyone.
her?
Everyone.
Um,
And you
Wait,
are
did he
standing
take
there
the
holding
cloak?
your cloak out in front of you to nothing.
did you insult him somehow? What the hell?
I don't know. It was a nice cloak. I just
Pretty
didn't wear it
audacious.
after I died.
Oh, is that enough support that weaken the accursed guard fate?
Any of them that are tied to the Undying, yeah.
Oh, they
Oh,
might
a
have
lot of
more
them.
abilities. Shit.
Some accursed guard are known for making pacts with multiple patrons.
Fuck. We might have to hit up all of these doors.
You don't have to. It just makes the fight easier for us in the long run.
Yeah, and plus we would have to keep sacrificing more and more for every patron.
Maybe.
If it is to be, it is up to me. Let's go.
Well, someone's the de facto leader tonight.
Alrighty.
right. You walk out. You are in the middle of the circle. There are still 5 doors left closed.
Oh.
And as you walk out, the door closes behind you. And the
Second
symbol
door, fun.
disappears.
Hey.
And that symbol was the tortoise, yes?
Yes. You have a fancy
still-
deer, a dragon, a serpent, a squid, and a praying mantis left.
Yep. Still not attracted to the stag door, but
I'm interested in the squid, honestly.
I don't mind any others, I guess, since we're trying this.
So, you wish to visit the Lurker of the Deep?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, very well. She opens the door, and as you all walk in, you abruptly find yourself standing in murky, waist-deep water.
Oh,
There are ripples as some large thing approaches before being revealed to be the same watery patron from the bottom of the Obsidian Rush
Oh, hey, buddy.
that 3 of you have already seen.
Oh.
Been a while.
Flip doodle poop. Long time.
It's
How do you know? Do you know this person?
You guys just kind of vanished. We got stuck with dealing with this guy.
Because I don't want to drown.
Would you like to play another game?
I mean, sure.
Well-
You came in here for a reason. I
Yeah.
assume. Unless some of you changed your minds. And he looks at Rosina. Oh, wait. Already got you.
We were hoping you could stop supporting Dorian actually and not provide any more support to the Accursed Guard.
Well, I can for a price.
We have to make a pact or something? Is that how this works?
I mean, you could. I'm not opposed
Can
to
we play
making
another
that.
game of chance?
Oh, you want to play another game? Certainly. Let me see. I've got a different game in mind this time.
Great.
Dozens of smaller creatures appear in the air and drop into the water.
Oh boy.
There were 2 kinds. Bright golden fish and large crustaceans that look like black 4-clawed lobsters. A fishing pole materializes in each player's hand.
Oh. What?
Hooray!
It's
Skyrim Anniversary Edition update.
This is like a carnival game where you're trying to like get the fish.
You get to try to catch the right fish. each one of you are going to roll a dexterity ability check. So you can roll
I
straight.
am
Actually,
going
it's gonna be
to-
straight dex.
Is it everybody?
Yes, you each have your own poles. You're trying to catch golden fish.
I would like to cast guidance on everyone for Dex. It's a cantrip.
Are we doing the D20 before we roll?
You know what? I'm tired of that rule already, so I'm gonna go ahead and
All
drop
right,
it.
cool.
I will roll it randomly to see if I just give you disadvantage from stuff, so
All right.
you don't have to worry about it.
All
But
right,
not
cool.
during this game.
Question:
Yes.
Can Mage Hand work in this game?
Stop trying to cheat.
It's not cheating. I'm using my abilities to the best that I can.
He didn't
I
say
have
there
to
were any.
use the pole.
So he just goes,
Okay.
all you have
Yeah,
to
I was
do
gonna
is-
say. Catch them,
uh,
cool.
all you got to do is catch more golden fish than you catch the little lobster guys.
Can I see them? The little golden fish?
And they went deep into the water, so you can't see anything.
Huh.
It's gonna be a game of chance.
All right, cool. Because I
Do
was
we
gonna,
have to?
I was gonna do a compulsion and ask them to just come to us.
Okay.
Are we compelled to use the fishing poles?
No, it's just the only way that it's the easiest way, and it's the rules that the patron set up. So cheat
I
at
mean,
your
I'm
own.
gonna do it.
Cheat at your
But
own.
no,
peril.
but that's I'm asking in character to the patron. Must we use the fishing poles?
If you can see through the water and find another way to get them, I don't care. But I wouldn't recommend going in there. Those loppers will get you.
How heavy are these lobsters? Loppers.
The loppers?
Yeah.
Weight's not really a factor here.
It sort of is the factor. It's why I'm asking.
If you catch one, it'll attack you.
I don't plan on catching one.
No one plans on
Mage
catching a
hand,
lopper.
Mage hand has weight limits. He can scoop up the things that he can
Right,
catch and
so-
not the ones that it won't.
That's what we're asking.
It'll still adhere to the same rules of the game, so it won't.
What kind of game is this?
It's a game of chance.
This is BS.
I mean, I was
Okay.
just gonna dive in and then
That's not.
spiritual guardians around me and kill.
Well,
everything.
Invars, I
And pick up the ones that are.
What a psycho.
What does guidance add?
I'm just like, bold.
Invars, you want to explain guidance so everyone knows how that works? You did it
I
for
would.
specifically Dex.
Yeah, I would walk up and as you were about to do something, I would touch one
Yep.
willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a die 4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice.
All right, cool.
It can roll before or after making the ability check.
I will do the check first.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's dead.
All right, D&D Beyond. What the hell? It did it again. It just went directly into a corner and stopped. And that's
It
also
rolled a
not
7.
the fucking
It
die
came
that I
up.
was telling it to do.
It rolled a 7.
Yeah, I know it did, but it also
But you can
rolled
roll a
directly
D4.
into the corner and stuck.
Are you doing the drag
Mhm.
motion?
No, I clicked I clicked dexterity +3 and it just rolls like into a corner and stops.
All right. Well, I rolled a 16.
You can both roll a d4.
I
don't-
that includes the D4.
Okay.
I need to make a check.
All right, well that's a +2.
So a
Where did
9, a 16.
Fucking
Gerald Zemo, you gonna play?
damn it.
I'm
Damn it,
rolling.
D&D Beyond.
I got dirty 20 plus. I'll go ahead and add the guidance. I got
22. 7, 16, 22. Do we want to roll for Icarus or in Fate or
I will roll for them, and I'll use this dice. You know, the one that's wonky.
that was
that
a
I'm
black
not allowed to
splotchy
use
dice.
against you all anymore.
Was that a Biscuit Tin original?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
the Biscuit Tin original. Oh, well, that's not good.
Plus.
Stop using the wonky die.
Whatever. Normally it's good. That's better than nothing. Okay. All right. So in order of what happened.
Ignore
let's-
this next roll, by the way.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Gelzermo. You caught a golden fish.
Yeah, Joseph has no idea what's going on, so he just whips the line to the water and he just pulls with all his might.
Yep, you pull out a golden fish.
Oh, this is easy.
what is the total for the next one? So
Mine was a 9, like a 9, I think.
Yeah, 9 total for Grim Eyes.
all right. Nope. That sucks. You pull up a lopper
God.
and it tries to snap at you but misses. and
Good.
it jumps back in the water.
And then Rosina had a 16,
16. You caught nothing.
and I've got to roll twice. I'm at disadvantage. That's a 12 and a 6. So I'm rolling the 6, but I get a D4 because that'll make a big difference.
It might.
1. Another 7.
Oh my god.
So close. So close. You catch a lopper as well.
Ooh.
Ouch.
How heavy is it?
You take 8 piercing damage as it snaps at you and then jumps back in the water.
Pretty
I,
heavy.
I should be.
And then Icarus and Fate, or are they abstaining from the overall?
No, they went and they both caught nothing.
Okay, then we're back again.
The
We got 1
patron,
and 1. Well, 1 and 2.
the patron.
Me too.
Oh well, it was a good try. You caught more loppers than you caught golden. So-
Oh.
I can't help you unless one of you is willing to make a pact.
Grim Eyes is gonna grumble and toss down the fishing rod in a huff.
BP, Grim Eyes. We all know it. We all are thankful.
I don't think
Invar's,
he
you're the
cheated.
only one that doesn't hear anything, but you, Rosina, you get an image of just a, like, the moment, if you even begin to think about trying to make a pact, you see the house you grew up in burst into flames before your eyes, and then it disappears as quickly as it appeared.
Okay, because Rosina was like starting to think about it, so maybe not.
Grim Eyes, you get a voice in your head that says, I will hunt you down, or I'll send that guy you saw, and you don't want that guy. He's crazy. Gelzirmo, you just
I
hear a
wasn't
ticking
considering
clock.
it.
He's looking at his time clock, pocket watch too. He's like, no, I don't know
No,
about this.
no.
no.
Invars, you don't get any special treatment. You're just there.
I don't need threats and intimidation from my deity. I am a priest. I have faith. My God's eyes are always upon me and, quite frankly, never upon me because I'm insignificant. However, I am committed fully.
Oh well,
Fanatic.
if you change your mind, you can come back.
Fate,
And
have you considered Blibdupul here?
it just, you're back in an empty room. And the door's open behind you.
So that was the squid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Definitely don't like him.
He's got cool
Let's-
games.
He was
Visit
dumb.
the hex blade next.
Hexblade. Do I know what the Hexblade is?
That's the
The
mantis.
mantis.
Doesn't sound fun.
Sure. I picked the last one, and that was a bust.
Yeah.
So you all wish to attempt to sway the Hexblade patron?
I guess.
Okay, very well. Fate opens the door, and as you all enter to the empty room, the last one of you steps foot, the party enters, and you find yourselves in a chamber that looks to be a sparring ring in the middle of the floor.
Ooh.
You see a half-elf woman stands in the center of the ring. She's clad in black leather armor and wields 2 long curved blades.
Oh.
She turns around and introduces herself and says, "Hello. I'm Lethka, the Hexblade
Hello, Lethka.
Guardian."
I am Invar's Levorm, priest of
That
your
shouldn't be-
Mungundar. Won't you help us without any bothersome games?
I don't do games.
Thank God.
Good.
What a relief.
So what do you do? Oh, we're here for you to withdraw your support from Dorian.
Hmm.
Will you help us?
There are two ways.
Mhm.
I believe you all know the first one.
I
You
frankly
seem
do
like a
not.
smart bunch.
Oh, I am not about this place.
Eh,
You can make a pact, or you can defeat me in combat.
Let's go.
nope.
That was a
No.
fast volunteer. There it was.
Yeah, there it is.
Nope.
Hey, patrons may not have any take backsies, as they say. Not tub backsies, take backsies.
Is it all of us or is it just Rosina?
I will take you all on at once.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
Nope.
different story.
Nope.
That's a different story.
What are the rules of the engagement?
Oh God,
said
you're
that with
actively
such-
considering this.
She said that with such confidence.
The first one to, if you tap out, you lose.
All of us, then.
Very well. If you wish.
Tap out.
That was a
Real quick.
question.
Yes. I will fight all of you at the same
How
time.
shall we know when you will be tapping out?
My patron respects combat prowess above all else. So if you prove yourselves in combat, it does not necessarily mean to the death.
Oh, good.
I sing the praises of your Mungundar. I'm a war cleric. Shall we begin?
Step into the ring.
Want to. I really don't want to. And I don't think Jill
I
Zervo
didn't want to
does
walk
either.
into a
Sounds-
strange squid water place because it was neat. But here we are.
All right. Bear with me just a second, because I completely forgot this was an option, and I didn't think any of you would take her up on this.
I mean, I just thought Rosina in single combat would take her.
Right, but when she said, "I'll take you all on," then everything just
No,
changed.
no. If it was
The
just
confidence in
you,
her
I would have
words.
said, yeah, okay, maybe.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Rosina has.
But no, not all of
Dorian
us.
bars. Yeah, but she challenged all of us. It sounds like she can kick our asses.
You're going to be on the other side of this white room anyway. she's going to have to portal her foot through a dimension door to kick your ass.
She's one of the Pokemon gym trainers or something, right?
Yes,
Okay.
we're fighting a gem trainer. That's it.
So for the sake of this combat, we are going to use the map that we used last. Ignore any of the special features like the well or the stairs or anything. You're free to move anywhere inside this box.
It's a
Um,
very black carpet right in the middle.
Yeah. And let me go ahead and bring it up for all of you to see.
I just remembered I forgot to reopen Roll20.
Well, go ahead and open
Relation.
it back up because you're there. I'll let you position yourselves however you want.
I
She's
bet
just
she said that there had to be watchers. I bet Icarus and Fate have to be observers or something. Right?
no. She's gonna take you all on.
I would like to be like 15 feet from her.
Okay, so she is in the middle of the thing. She's the. I'm gonna go ahead and change the color of that real quick.
Yeah, that's really hard to see. Yeah.
Aura. Let's do red. Is that better?
Oh, I see her now.
I have the master music all
Not
the way
really.
up, and it's still quiet for me. I'm gonna
Yeah.
play it. I'm gonna play it through iTunes for myself.
Oh, I turned it down a little bit again. Hang on.
You might
Here we
want to
go.
put her on like the stone so we can actually see her instead of in the dark.
Okay, there you go.
Are you all in the same general vicinity?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I'm way closer. I do not want to be. I was in the corner hiding.
You're gonna be back in the corner. Nope, nope, nope.
Here, just move that to the back, and we'll just have like a.
Okay.
We'll just cover up the whole.
Map layer.
It's kind of dark.
What is that? the tensor's disc?
No, I just made a disc.
I
That's
see.
better.
Like I said,
There
I've
we
gotten
go.
really good at making these
Perfect. There you go.
All right.
That's a
There we go.
ninja. That's a ninja hex blade.
It looks like it. Oh, Grim Eyes is up there in the front. Good for you, man. You're stepping up your game. Confidence.
She's supposed to be in the middle of us, guys. Also, I'm a rogue still. I need to be flanking
There we
to
go.
do anything
So
worthwhile.
adjust yourselves wherever you're going to be. She's standing right there, and she
Grim
literally
Eyes,
waits for you all to get into position.
Yeah, if we're anything less than 30 feet, it kind of doesn't matter.
Grim Eyes, are you right next to her?
I am about 10, 15 feet south of her.
Snapshot coming.
Opposite, who is that? Jilzerma? Yeah. No.
Are we doing new initiatives?
Yes, you'll do new initiatives, and I will call them off one by one, starting with Grim Eyes. Roll your initiative.
Yeah, so. Thank God, Major Arms.
Sorry, I did want to be 15 feet from her.
11.
Okay, so Rosina wanted to be 15 feet, so I'll put
Can you put me
over-
next to Invar's actually?
Yeah.
Pretty much
Great.
right there.
Fate.
That's 10. She could be one step behind me.
Okay. There we go. Let me
That's
go
20
through
feet.
Fate stuff.
It doesn't count the square that it's on. It counts the squares of distance.
Oh,
The arrow is
that's
an annoying thing to
movement,
roll.
though.
All
Putting
right.
her 20 feet
If you
away.
hold it, if you hold the token, press Q and then move, it will measure accurately. Moving in your own square is not 5 feet. It's roll 20. It's wacky.
Yep. Inverse, what's your initiative?
Rolling for initiative.
Hmm.
12.
All right. Rosina?
$18.
All right. And Gelzermo.
Grim Eyes, how much HP do you have?
12. Okay. Invarse, Gelzermo, I need both your dexterity scores.
I have a
13.
+3. Oh, I
Okay.
have 12.
All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and add a turn here. Initiative. Oh, lucky you. I'll just say she decided to go last. All right, Invarse. Let me reread this real quick. Okay. It is your turn.
Okay. Since we're doing combat prowess or whatever, seemingly,
Mm-hmm.
going to been looking at this and still not sure. I'm going to those pluses. going to first cast Crusader's Mantle.
Okay. And that does.
That holy power radiates from me in an aura. I'll put that on. 30-foot radius, awakening boldness in friendly creatures. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. While in the aura, each non-hostile creature, that's all the party, including me, deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage when it hits with a weapon attack.
Nice.
So let me just throw a 30-foot radius, which is huge.
Ooh, look at that. It's like it's
So-
everybody.
Yeah, I don't want to leave that on because it's kind of obnoxious looking.
It's
but-
fine. I'll put
I
it.
can't even see it, so I think it's only
It
visible
encompasses
to
like if it's this.
Gotcha.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can pop it back up should anybody potentially be out of that. But if you measure 30 foot, and then I'll take 2 steps forward, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 directly behind.
Okie dokie.
That was an action spell. I still have a bonus action left, and I can't do anything with it. So all done.
Okie dokie. Icarus, being of the same mindset as Gelzermo, with that was uncomfortably calm the way she said that. Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast. Hits. Doesn't hit. Hits. Not good. Good. Alright. Alright. Oh, Fate still has damage. That's right. You guys didn't heal. Alright. Icarus shoots Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast. Hit, miss, hit. And Rosina, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to take some axe attacks.
So you're gonna move up to flank the Hexblade with
I am.
Inbars? Okay.
Remind me what flanking does?
You gain advantage on attacks.
Okay.
And you get to keep that advantage because I'm not taking you away with disadvantage with my dice.
Okay. All right, first attack. That's 16 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. Second attack is a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 1d8. So that's 10 slashing damage, and Invar, you said I add a 1d4 radiant?
To anything that hits, any weapon attack that hits. Yes, 1d4 radiant.
Okay, so that's 2 radiant.
So a total of 12 for that attack.
Yes, and as a bonus action on that one, I want to try and do a grappling strike. Add the superiority die to your strength check. So 18, 28 is my strength check for that.
She relents and leans into you and just smiles and says, "Okay."
So she's not grappled.
No, she's grappled. She doesn't fight you. She just leans into it.
Like that.
Oh, that's weird.
I want that.
She just wanted a hug.
Whatever, she's grappled, so I got one more attack. That is a 18 to hit.
That misses.
Cool. I'm going to use action surge and use attack 3 more times.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I'll just roll all the attacks first.
Cool.
That's a 20. No, that's a 30 to hit.
So you rolled a
And
19.
then that's a 12.
All right. Yep. All
so
of them hit.
that's even the 12.
Oh no, not the 12. Sorry, I thought you said 20.
So the first two.
The
Okay.
first two, yeah.
Okay, so that's D8. So that's 12 slashing. And 1 radiant. And then that's another 12 slashing and 4 radiant.
So how much total?
So 24 slashing and 5 radiant.
29. Okay. Okay.
And yeah, that's what I got in this area.
All right. Gelzermo?
All right, Joseramo's gonna take a deep inhale. He's gonna
Is she still
drop-
grappled? Just you kept the grapple up? Okay.
Oh, just,
I saw her shake her head. Yes, that's fine. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yep.
So Joseramo's going to hop skiddly daddle over here. He's gonna pull out his wand of web, and he's going to take out a gold piece. He's going to bite down it. He's going to mutter the Evermore and some arcane language, and he's going to go ahead and cast temporal displacement on the Hexblade one.
Okay. What's that do?
So I need to make a range spell attack first. I have advantage from both flanking and for back tactics, but obviously it doesn't really matter. So advantage. So I need to roll spell attack. So that is actually a plus. So here we go with advantage. I'm actually just gonna use. Can I make it? Yeah, I'll just use Firebolt, but I'm not casting Firebolt because Temporal Displacement doesn't have that kind of thing.
Okay.
Anyways, so I can get the advantage roll, so I'll have to roll 2 d20s. That's not gonna help me. 13. I will go ahead and actually use. No, it wouldn't matter. So that's gonna be this.
Okay. Yep. You miss.
Okay, that's it for Joe's Emerald.
Grim Eyes. If you're talking, you're muted.
Yeah, I realized that. I was talking and the little thing showed up on my screen that goes, "You are muted right now." Grim Eyes is going to move in. 10 feet to here.
Okay.
And is going to produce his packed weapon, and he's gonna make it a rapier
All right.
for once, and he's going to strike at her.
Is that an action or a bonus action to use your packed weapon? Create your packed weapon.
Action. So, rather than do that, he's just going to pull out a knife.
All right.
I forgot that it was an action to do that. That's a 28 to hit.
Yep. You hit.
Would I have my sneak attack?
Under normal circumstances, actually, yes, she's grappled. You do have your sneak attack because you technically have advantage.
Oh, well, I'm going to see if I could have gotten a critical off of that. No. Okay, cool. That'll be 4d6 plus 4. 28 total damage.
And that's a weapon, so it's plus 1d4 radiant.
$31 damage.
All right.
And then, actually, I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay put.
All right.
Dodge.
I don't think I can bonus action dodge.
At the end of
Dash.
your turn, Fate, you this time you hear it. Those of you that saw it previously, you hear it, and she's you see her praying to her patron, and you see what appears to be the golden aura
Oh.
re-encompass her.
I forgot something.
Yep.
From Damned Cook, my daggers do 2d4, not 1d4.
Go ahead and add another die 4.
Yeah. So that's an additional 3, so 34.
All right. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. And as the radiance surrounds her, one, two, three. She goes here, and she swings her scimitar at the Hexblade, hitting and dealing 6. Oh, wow. A significant amount of damage. Not as much as last time, but still quite a bit. Now that you've all sufficiently landed your blows, the Hexblade, I need everyone that is standing next to or behind. Actually, so that's just NPCs. Gelzermo, you can make a perception check. As you can see the side of her face as it's kind of like leaned over Rosina's shoulder.
That's a 12.
All right, cool. You see it. You just see her smirk. And let's see how this works. She disappears and reappears here, teleporting behind Rosina.
Nothing personnel, kid.
And she goes, "Now that I have your measure, you shall take mine." And she immediately begins casting a spell, and you see power radiate from her hand into her... What the hell? She's got... Oh, no. She channels into a blade that she had one of her blades on her side, and slams it down into Rosina.
Hate that
And
multi-attack.
yeah, it's multi-attack. It's going to be a huge pain in the ass.
Can she do that while grappled?
She
She
teleported.
teleported out, no longer grappled.
Oh, you can do that. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Well, I rolled a 17 plus 30. Yeah, I hit.
Well, my AC is 19, so yeah, it sounds like.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll these so that you can see them because it sucks. So it is going to be 11 plus 42 damage. Force. Her weapon begins to crackle with force, and as the attack hits you, it slams into you and you take 42 damage. How many hit
Does
points
that-
do you have?
Does that bloody Rosina?
What is bloody?
Half.
No.
Okay. So how many hit points do you have total left?
I have 123 left.
All right, cool. Then that doesn't take effect. And she swings her spell blade again. Misses. That one hits. And you take an additional 11 slashing damage.
Okay. Can I use Hellish Rebuke?
Yes, you can.
Cool. Where is that? Hellish Rebuke, Dex save 15.
Okay. She fails.
Cool. I don't know how much damage it is because the sheet doesn't say.
It's okay. Hellish
I will
Rebuke.
Yeah.
What level?
First.
First is 2d10 fire on a failed.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, yeah, because you've only got first level warlock slots, right?
Oh no, I've got second level too.
So it casts at a second level automatically.
Yeah, it has to be
Okay,
cast
then
at the
it's
highest
3d10.
possible for warlocks.
Okay. 3d10.
Unless you want it to be less effective, you can say it's less effective.
Yeah, warlocks are wacky. We can only cast things at the highest possible level for them.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll have to use that. Okay, these aren't d10. I don't know what I'm doing. These are d10s. That is 3 and 3 and 5. So that's 11.
Okay.
11 fire.
11 fire. As the Hellish Rebuke hits her, and you see her take a second, pause, kind of breathe that in, and she casts Misty Step and appears behind Invar's. This one's a rough
That would
one.
be a lair action.
No, that would be. She has more attacks based on the number of people she's fighting. She has more
Gotcha.
actions. So sorry in advance. That one misses. That one hits. That one misses. Invar's, you take 11 slashing damage as she hits you with one of her attacks.
Let me take that save just to make sure because I'm concentrating. That is a natural 20 for a 22. The Crusader's Mantle is still up.
All right, Crusader's Mantle is still up. I rolled her Blade Waltz recharge, and it was successful. Gelzermo, she pops up in front of you.
I thought recharges only happened at the beginning of a turn.
Yeah, the way that
It's-
she works, she effectively has X number of turns based on X number of people fighting her.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous, but that makes sense.
Well, it's a Hexblade champion.
Yeah, no, like I said, it makes sense, but it's ridiculous. It's terrifying.
All right. And she casts another spell as a bonus action, and the crackling energy returns to her blade.
Can I cast counterspell against that?
Yes.
Okay.
What level are you casting it at?
I mean, I want to cast it just base 3rd level, unless the spell's higher. than
It is
3rd.
a higher level spell.
Then I would like to.
I mean, you can still cast it 3rd and just try to roll to stop it.
It's true.
Yeah, but I don't know. Either way, it's low risk. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. Also, I'll use my reaction to cast counterspell on her magical ability, and I need to roll I guess, what was it, D10? Or D20? All right. Here we go.
Counter spell. I just need to see what the.
That's a
I
10.
think it's 10,
10 plus
plus
the spell's level. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
rolled.
you just have to beat that.
Yeah. So
Shit. Spell goes off.
yeah, with that.
On the plus side, she misses you with the second 2 attacks. However, she does hit with the first with the the crackling energy.
Okay. My AC is 16 with mage armor still.
Yep,
If that made any difference.
that did not help. I mean, that's why she missed with the second 2 because I rolled exceedingly low. But
Okay. Good. For sure. All right.
plus 11. Wow, you got real lucky.
Good. Thankful.
22 damage.
Still a lot of damage. That's 1/4 of my health.
We could fix it if we got some flex tape.
I'll just rub some dirt.
Okay, so that's 22 damage to you. How many hit points do you have?
In total,
Yes.
in total, I have 78 HP.
Okay. Good to know. All right, and she gets one more of these because I'm not a terrible fucking person. Misty Step. Let me see here. We're gonna just go there.
I'd like to use the hourglass.
As a reaction,
Yes.
okay. She pops up next to you, and you use the hourglass.
I'm going to stab her and then go around on the other side of Invar's.
Okay.
Just real quick, you go, no.
All right. So go ahead and attempt to hit her. You have advantage because she is frozen.
21.
You hit.
Seven plus Crusader's Mantle. 9 points of damage. I don't think I could sneak attack her again, technically.
You do have advantage. So.
But it's still technically
Sneak
the
attack
same
is
round.
on your turn.
Oh, okay.
And it's not my turn, so I don't think I can. And then I'm
Alright.
just gonna scoot around Invar's.
All right. So how much
But
damage
it's a
you
good
do?
thing she doesn't have sneak attack because she would get it on each of her
Yeah,
turns.
she would. That was a total of 9 damage.
All right. All right. So your little mini turn ends. She realizes what's happened, and since she used Misty Step, 5, 10, 15.
She's still got
20,
30 feet of movement.
25. And she runs up to you, circling around Invar's. Not that it mattered. She could have just gone straight through it. And
She could have.
you see the same crackling energy form up her arm. Missed. All right. The first one hits, the second one misses, and the third one hits. So,
What did she roll? My AC is only 16.
I rolled a 4.
Wow, okay.
Oh, wait. 16? Never
Yeah.
mind. You hit with all of them.
And my AC is only 16. It went down because my dexterity decreased.
All right. So you take 22 damage from the first 2 hits.
Alrighty. I'm still above half.
All right.
I'm just a little over 3/4 health.
Okay. So that is an additional 38 damage as the spell weaved weapon slams into you. When that hits you, how
All right.
how many hit points do you have left?
I have 33 HP left. What the hell?
If the target, if this reduces the target to 50 hit points or fewer, you banish it.
Alright.
She hits you with Banishing Smite.
Okay. So, sorry, I was checking my HP and I clicked on something I didn't even know existed, and the little party wizard showed up on my sheet.
Oh, shit. I just realized something. Grimeyes, you were banished.
Yeah.
Back to your home plane.
Oh, sweet. I'm in Faerun.
And that is where we'll pick up next time. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Come join us in the Apotheosis Community Discord. If you have several $1,000s laying around, go on satinesquest.com.
That one.
Check out Sirens at thebardbook.com. Hopefully the website is back up at this point.
I think it is.
Yes. I think it was just running a little bit slow earlier, but they're looking into it. And then also co-fi co-fi.com/biscuit10rpg. Go pick up some of my random stuff.
And yes, I just checked. Bardbook.com does still work.
Wonderful.
The Bard
Thebardbook.com.
Book. Thebardbook.com.
Yep. Loaded
gonna be
immediately,
awesome.
so we're all good.
Have a wonderful night, everyone, and thanks for joining us.